Radhe Radhe! Okay, now we are reaching Udagkund. So we are like 70% done of the Govardhan Parikram. We are walking for like about 4 hours now. We started around 8:40. So now it's like 12:40 I think. I don't know what's the time now. Yeah, 12:49 here. 12:49. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah, around 4 hours. So maybe less, more or less like 2 hours more. Around 40 minutes, I will reach, less than 40 minutes, I will reach Radhakund. So in Radhakund, we will try to take bath there. Let us see if Radharani will allow us. So this is also a nice spot to take a rest for a while. Udagkund. It's a very peaceful place. Not so much crowded. It's not so much crowded here. Few people only visited this place. Okay, so it's a good spot to take a rest for a while after a long walk, no? So we are walking for 4 hours now. Let us see. So, Udagkund. So this Udagkund, this were Udaba. You know Udaba, huh? This is the cousin of Krishna, of Sri Krishna Ji. He has same feature like Krishna, almost same feature. He is also like blackish and same. He looks like Krishna. Okay. So this is the place where Udaba, after realizing the elevated position of the gopis, finally Udaba wanted to serve the gopis, the Brajavasis, because Udaba is like a Gyan Bhakta. He's very intelligent and smart devotee. He knows all the scriptures, but he haven't yet understand what is Braja Bhakti. So Krishna wanted to teach him. That's why he sent Udaba here in Braj, in order for him to understand and to learn Braja Bhakti. So after Udaba realized the supreme elevated position of the gopis, so Udaba came in this spot. This is where the spot where Udaba meditated and performed tapasya, that he wanted to become a grass or creeper here in Braj. Just imagine, that was his desire. He wanted to become just a blade of grass and not in the footpath. Huh? He wanted to grow, to become a creeper or grass on the other side of the footpath. Because when the gopis, when they become mad after Krishna, because of their extreme separation, they walk hither and thither. They don't walk on the footpath. They walk on the less traveled paths. That's why Udaba wanted to take birth there on that area here in Braj. So the gopis will trample over him. He wanted to take the dust of the gopis. Huh? So this is the spot. And this water from Udaba, Kund, you see there is a water. Kunda means a lake. This water from Udaba Kund, it was formed from the tears of the queens of Dwarka. No, after Krishna left or wrap up his manifested pastime here in Brajamumi, the queens of Dwarka, they came here and they felt so much separation from Krishna. So Udaba appeared and he recited the Bhagavatam and they started Harinam Sankirtan, and the queens of Dwarka, out of tears of joy, out of tears of love, out of joy and out of love, the tears came out from their eyes and rose, and they form together. So they until they gather this kunda. Huh? So this water from this Uda Bakun was formed from the tears of the queens of Dwarka. This the tears of love, tears of separation from Krishna. So you see, there are some. I thought I just I just mentioned earlier that this quite a peaceful place. It's not frequented by any visitor, but right now there's a big yatra over here. Anyway, they also have some kata going on afterwards. So it's good that we finish our little kata. Okay, so now I'll just take rest for a while, then later on I will continue walking until I reach Radhakund. So I gonna see you around in Radhakund. Watch for it. That is the Sumambanom. That is the cream of the top. Top of the line. The cream of the whole parikram. The highest, the most sacred place in the whole universe. So stay tuned. See you in Radhakund.